Have you ever been excited to build your first app, only to be stopped in your tracks by an error message? It can be incredibly frustrating, right? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're tackling the command failed with exit code ENOENT error in Ionic and showing you exactly how to fix it. I completely understand how disheartening it is to spend hours setting up your environment only to hit a wall with an error. You're definitely not alone in this. Many new developers face this issue when starting with Ionic. Let's dive into the specific situation at hand. One user recently asked, "Why am I getting the error command failed with exit code ENOENT when trying to build my app?" They mentioned they had installed the Android SDK and set up their environment variables, but still ran into this problem. Sound familiar? Let's work through this together. So what does this error mean? The exit code ENOENT typically indicates that a command was not found. This can happen if the system can't locate the necessary files or executables. We'll break it down step by step to help you identify the root cause. And stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that will help you avoid this error in the future. To begin resolving the issue, the user should check if the Android SDK is correctly installed and configured. This includes ensuring that the SDK path is set in the environment variables. Next, the user needs to confirm that the necessary command line tools are installed. This can be done by opening the terminal and running the command to list the installed SDK packages. After verifying the SDK installation and command line tools, the user should check their path environment variable. This ensures that the system can locate the necessary commands. Finally, the user should try running the build command again. If the issue persists, they may need to reinstall the Cordova and Ionic CLI tools to ensure they are up to date. Fun fact, the term NONT stands for error no entry. It's a common error in programming, but it sounds like a secret code from a spy movie, doesn't it? Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution from another user suggests adding specific lines to your bash configuration file. This includes setting the Android home and Android SDK root variables, as well as updating your path to include necessary directories. Additionally, the user provides a reference link for macOS users to help with similar setup issues. Let's check out another perspective from a different user. An alternative solution provided by another user suggests using the command Ionic platform add Android instead of Cordova platform add Android to resolve the issue. That's all for that response. Let's see what someone else had to say. An alternative solution comes from a user who faced the same ENOENT error. They found that the issue was due to changes in the Ionic CLI. They suggest running the command Ionic Cordova platform add Android or iOS to resolve it. The user also modified the source code of the plugin to replace Ionic with Cordova in the command functions. They provided file paths for both macOS and Windows users to locate the necessary code. This approach worked for the user, providing a potential fix for others experiencing the same issue. Here's the tip I promised. Always double-check your environment variables after installation. This simple habit can save you a lot of headaches down the road. And there you have it. You should be able to build your Ionic app without encountering that pesky error now. Remember, keeping your environment set up correctly is key. If you found this video helpful, hit the subscribe button for more tips. And don't miss our bonus content on optimizing your development setup.